So my name is Jeff Backer. I'm one of the owners of Short Creek Farm. We're in Northwood, New Hampshire. Here we raise pigs and some beef. See, some of these pigs, if you do, then that's Josie.
I'm Dave Viola. I'm half of Short Creek Farm. We are in our new processing plant in Kennebunk, Maine that we built out over the past year or so to make all the nice sausages and salamis and other meats from our farm in New Hampshire, as well as from a lot of local producers.
Our mission here is really to raise the best pork and beef that we can and maintain really high health and welfare standards. We do all pasture-based, so all of our pigs from May into November are out on pasture.
If you're raising a pig nowadays, you have to book a slaughter appointment if you want to have it processed to the slaughterhouse a year in advance. And it only takes them 6 months to grow up to market size. The numbers just don't quite work there. Just call up, say I need to bring 12 pigs in a couple of weeks, kill only, and then we bring the carcass here and then do all the other work.
All the pigs that we raise for slaughter here are born on the farm from our own sows, and then we finish them ourselves here. So we've been able to do, over the last 5 years, many rounds of selection for animals that really thrive outdoors in New Hampshire. And that's what we're going for. We're going for animals that thrive. We don't want just animals that survive to get to market weight. We want animals that are really going to thrive in these conditions. We're going for a high quality end product.
What's happening during this process is we've added a starter culture to the salami when we're mixing it. And that starter culture is a mix of different bacteria and yeast, and it's going to start munching on those sugars and bring the pH down, give it a really subtle tang. So it's an important part of the process from both flavor development as well as safety. It enables the salami to be held at room temperature.
Neither Dave nor I grew up farming. I went to school for conservation biology and ecology and wildlife biology. How can I take the principles of ecology and sort of use them in a way that's going to allow us to be productive, first and foremost, but also to leave the land in a better state than we found it. More fertile, more productive for the next generation of farmers.
It's really satisfying to see a product start to finish here and then taste it and be like, oh yeah, that's what it's supposed to be like. We have found that the products, since we started processing here, the quality has improved dramatically.
One of the biggest challenges early on was getting access to farmland. The previous owner of this farm was super supportive, helped us really to get on the land. And this land that we're standing on is conserved farmland in perpetuity. It's actually one of the first, if not the first, farm in New Hampshire to have an additional easement put on it called an OPAV. It's language that ensures that this farm will be sold to another farmer at an affordable price.
Challenges are numerous. I manage the whole business, but I also need to work with our staff hands-on to kind of fine-tune the different processes so that we can gain efficiency and get more productivity.
A real challenge is just producing enough to be profitable. 300 pigs per year, sort of, maybe anybody out there watching this, I'd say that is kind of the minimum. If you're going to have a pasture pork operation and you want that to be your living, start thinking about in the order of 300 pigs a year. We're trying to get our farm here up to producing around 10 pigs a week. So 500 pigs a year, roughly. And the other big challenge is, you produce all this stuff and then you got to sell it. Turkey! For me, when I buy something local, I feel more connected to the place that I live, more a part of a community. But from the local farming angle, supporting local farms means that there are beautiful places like this that still exist.
I find that I enjoy working with products in my own kitchen at home when I know the story behind them. The great thing about local is you can run into Jeff or me at a farmer's market or potentially another producer at Sweet Bee, and that just kind of opens up your eyes. It's not just something in a piece of plastic. It has this whole history, how it's tied to the land. It makes eating part of a bigger, much more interesting picture.
Our mission is to get our products into the stores where people shop. A lot of other farm stands in the area sell our products. Specialty stores like Sweet Beet Market, Warner Public Market, Spring Ledge up in that area also. And we are now really trying to get our products into some larger retailers. It does take a whole community of people to make sure that this farm continues to exist.